Amelia Earhart, 1897 to 1937. Biography. Surely no one in Amelia Earhart's family would have predicted that she would one day fly an airplane. Young Amelia showed no interest in airplanes. She was, on the other hand, interested in women who did admirable things. She collected newspaper articles about women who were engineers and lawyers. In the 1920s, it was unusual for females to have such careers. Years later, people would read about Earhart herself. Her devotion to flying would one day make her famous. Earhart's interest in flying was kindled by an exciting experience she had as a young woman. She had gone to an air show. At one point, Earhart heard a distant hum and looked up. A small red airplane was heading straight toward her and a friend. The plane flew so close that it blew Earhart's hair out of place. She was thrilled. When Earhart was 23, she flew on her first airplane. A year later, she took her first flying lesson. 6 months after that, she bought an airplane. In 1928, Earhart got a phone call. The man on the line wanted her to be the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean. Was she interested? Earhart didn't have to think twice. An automatic reply of yes flew out of her mouth. 2 men flew the plane. Earhart made history just by being a passenger. That flight gave her an idea, though. Why couldn't she be the first woman to pilot the same route? In 1932, she achieved her goal. She became the first woman to fly a plane across the Atlantic. In 1931, Earhart married George Putnam. As she became more famous, she flew more often. Putnam supported Earhart's passion for flying. He didn't mind the long separations that the trips caused. His support helped her try new things. In 1935, she achieved her next goal. She flew across the Pacific Ocean alone. This flight was 2,408 miles long and would exhaust anyone. Yet Amelia was determined. At one point during the flight, the weather was dreary and cold. To warm herself, she opened a thermos of hot chocolate. She later told people that it was a special moment. There she was, sipping hot chocolate as she flew alone over the middle of the Pacific Ocean. In 1937, Earhart planned another trip. No other woman had flown around the world yet. She wanted to be the first. She hoped that this stunt would be her last. Sadly, it did become her final trip. Somewhere over the Pacific Ocean, Amelia Earhart's airplane disappeared. No one knows for sure what happened. She might have crashed in the ocean or on an island. Whatever occurred, Amelia Earhart has a place in history. Today, she is a symbol of courage and adventure.